Connie Willis, the podcast. Taking you into new ways of thinking, even providing answers to questions you've often pondered. Connie Willis, the podcast. Connie, can you spare a dime?
We're back with Sean Worthington of CloudCoin, and he's also got RAIDA Tech. Tell us more about RAIDA Tech.
So RAIDA Tech is a company that's based around the technology of the RAIDA, and the RAIDA is the redundant array of independent data agents or independent detection agents, depending on what we're doing. And it's basically a different type of topology. So for example, we have something called peer-to-peer networking, which Bitcoin uses. We have client-server, which is something that PayPal and almost every other system uses. We have client, lots of different servers that all do the same thing. So it's huge amounts of redundancy. And these servers are kept in different nations, different jurisdictions, run by different independent people. And they're all paid with CloudCoin. And their job is to keep these servers up and going. And the reason why they get paid is because they can actually recover cloud coins that have been lost, that haven't been spent for 5 years. And it's just very inexpensive to run the servers anyways, so they can basically volunteer. But this allows us to create a lot more applications than just digital currency. And so for right now, we are working on a key exchange system. And key exchange systems are something that we use every single minute that you're on the internet almost, and you don't realize it because it's happening behind the scenes, but you are exchanging cryptographic keys with different websites so that you can talk to them. And we've come up with a new system. I just got, RAIDA Tech just got a patent for that, and it's a quantum safe. Yeah, it's a quantum safe system.
Wow, what's quantum safe? What's that?
Well, the problem with the current SSL, TSL encryption system that we're using is that it uses public keys, and public keys happen to be quite vulnerable to quantum computers. Quantum computers can use a algorithm that allows them to basically factor out prime numbers, which is what you need to do to crack these things. And so they can factor out, it doesn't matter how big the numbers are, they can factor these out, and that means that they could break all of our internet cryptography, basically. Some people think that this is happening right now and that there's already computers that can do this, and they want to have protection. Also, lots of traffic is being sucked up and put on big giant servers, and they want it so that if their traffic is sucked up, it'll never be spied on. And so we're creating RAIDA Chat, which is the world's first, we think, quantum safe chat system. We take the message and we encrypt it using an AES key, which is quantum secure, and then we divide the message into 25 different pieces, and then we encrypt each one of those, and then we send it out to servers all over the world where it's waits to be picked up. And then when people go pick up the chat, they go to these different servers and pick up all the pieces and put them all together. And so it's a whole new paradigm of security. Don't have all of the message in one place where it can be decrypted. Keep it spread out all over the place. This works for chat. It also works for data storage. And it's designed to protect us against the HAIGHTERS, and that means the hackers, artificial intelligence, which is a growing threat, tech giants, governments, and even the system administrators who run the computers. They can get in there and look around and get information.
And one of the other things I think was interesting with RAIDA Tech too, if that isn't interesting enough, is that you can check to make sure the money isn't counterfeit, but you can also use this technology like on the Mona Lisa or tennis shoes, that everybody buys for $10,000 for tennis shoes now or whatever they do, right? You can make sure they're not counterfeit as well. And pills, right? Even actual drugs and medications. How do you do that? Is that right? And then how do you do that, if I'm right?
I will say that a year ago, we were working on all of these different projects, and then we just had to say, hey, let's concentrate on one thing at a time. And so right now we've been concentrating on stable coins and basically a Bitcoin Lightning Network type thing. But we do have it in the hopper that we create what's called a low energy Bluetooth chip that goes into purses or shoes or anything that's usually counterfeited and that's high value. And it allows this item to just sit there and broadcast its authenticity. And so if I've got a cell phone and I see you walking by with a Gucci purse, I can pull it out and I can actually stand from 30 feet away and be able to tell that your purse is authentic without somehow.
I don't want you to know that.
Well,
what if I don't want you to know that? So you'll go, oh, there's the authentic one. I'm going to steal that one. Right?
That's interesting. But the
never
idea.
Thought of that one. Get rid of it. Get rid of it.
But right now, the current situation is the counterfeiters, the people that make the counterfeits, are confederates with the people that are buying it. Meaning the people that are buying it might not care that it's counterfeit. They're not tricked.
Yeah, okay. I'm just thinking of the thieves at that point.
Well, the thieves might like it because they want to get a real thing too.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
But when you've got somebody going around broadcasting the authenticity of the item that they possess, then that makes them a confederate of the product manufacturer, and that pretty much screws all the counterfeiters, because if you wear a counterfeit purse around, everybody's going to know it, and they're going to just think, oh, faker, you know. And so like I bought a diamond. I decided to, you know, my wife likes diamonds just like everybody does.
Good for her.
I was like, I'm not going to buy a expensive diamond, so I just bought a fake one for myself. And I had her, she's looking at it. Oh, I said, why shouldn't I buy a diamond for myself? And this is an expensive looking fake diamond. And so she takes it to the jewelry, and the jewelers couldn't tell if it was real or not. And it was just, I was thinking, why should I buy her a real diamond if they can't even tell, you know? And so, but this is a system. It doesn't work with diamonds, but it works with goods like purses and shoes and jackets and.
And the answer to the question, why should I not? Why do I? Why shouldn't I buy her a fake one if it looks good? Is, well, you want to stay married, right?
That's right. That's right. But you know,
So
another problem is, how do I know that I didn't buy a fake one for her?
That's right.
You know?
I like money. Connie Willis, the podcast. Join Connie's other shows at conniewillis.com.